Well, hello.
Yeah.
We're here at Times a Game.
We're going to be talking about Crimson Desert today.
Crimson Desert, just the two of us today.
Yeah. Everyone else left us. No, they had shit to do.
Yeah, they did. They gotta work. I don't know what
Work,
it is.
after school activities for kids.
Children.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it'll be a short one today.
Yeah. Oh. And how many hours did you say you've put in so far?
Man, maybe an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. That's kind of where I am too. So it's mostly the first impressions.
Yeah. And I had you help me out through the last little bit of it when you come in today.
Yeah. Well, that was.
Yeah. Like trying to find that room in the palace. You said you looked in every room but the room you need to look in.
Every room. I'll put it. Because
I'm glad you showed me exactly where to go.
You push. He pushes on the doors, so I'm looking dumb.
It has like a little micro animation when you push it against a locked door. Just.
Yo.
Oh, that's locked. You need a key. Every time.
Every time, and after you do it 10 times, yeah, it was rough, and that really irritated me because I was like, it's just a random door. How do you know? You just go through and push them through, and then you find it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I walked around the whole palace too. Like I went out and found they were talking about some dude you needed for permission.
Yeah.
I went out and found the dude. Couldn't get anything out of him. That's how I found the little area that you can get your reputation points or whatever.
Yeah, and that little side.
Yeah.
Really narrow thing you can never find. You'd have to have someone point out for you.
Yeah. Have to have the video. By the way, if you get on there, what was the place? Hernand Castle?
Yeah. Hernand Castle? It's when you enter the north gate, I think. I think there's like a south gate and a north gate. I could be completely wrong with my directions, but...
Yeah, you're right, because the south gate, I think, is a camp.
Yeah.
And then the north gate's when we went through.
Yeah. But you got to go in there to unlock the reputation points.
Yeah, it's
what it is.
Some kind of, I'd say reputation points. Whatever they use, it's not the currency. It's like what you gain from doing missions for people in that district.
Yeah.
And I think it's really easy to miss. So if you're walking up, just know one of your gates, you got to go to the side of it.
But man, I've had a blast so far. I mean, besides there's a lot of lack of explanation.
Yeah, that's
tutorial part of it. You know,
which some people are going to hear that and be really excited about. Yeah,
I mean, it's fun discovering all this.
Yeah,
I mean, I found some stuff you didn't find or know you could do. And one of them ended up being nothing. Like you can grab hold of this floating rock up here when you're trying to platform, like around the gates.
Yeah,
what do you call them? Gates
yeah, they go
above,
through the
Powell.
Yeah, what was it? The Abyss.
Yeah,
that was it.
And the bell tower.
The bell tower. I've got to do that on my profile. Did not know about that.
Did you go up there and ring the bell tower at this little, I want to say church. I don't know if it's church or not.
Where you get
It's the only bell tower in town.
Yeah.
But you ring it and it unlocks the map. So it unfogs the map.
Yeah.
And it shows you a lot of different areas of interest and stuff. Kind of like in Assassin's Creed does that.
Yeah. Yeah, the towers you go up, like you say, kind of the same thing, except you don't ring a bell, you just synchronize area.
Yeah. Or in Horizon. Climb the walkers.
Those big, were they tall necks?
Tall neck, that's it. Yeah, it seems like every open world game has some kind of feature like that where you have to unlock the map. And this one's the same, except it doesn't tell you. Apparently.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
It might tell you later, but I found it on accident, just trying to mess with stuff.
That's... I'm glad you told me too, because I had no idea.
And you're right there under it during one of the main quests.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you could ring this bell and unlock the map.
You could have been like, look at that. I guess they expected us to look and see the bell. I didn't look at the bell. I was looking at the cat.
There's a lot of stuff to distract you on there.
There is.
I've ignored a lot of question marks in the town.
Yeah, that's it.
But I did find that one guy falling off a cliff.
That was cool. That was funny.
That was fun.
I like that. Would be cool, being able to see little real moments like that in the game. I hope they do a lot of those. Those are cool. Especially because he pointed you to a chest too. There was something over there. That was cool.
I do like that they took the time to like use motion capture to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard someone else say that before, and I've noticed as well, like all the little interactions, like the small ones that don't really mean much, but they took the time to actually like mocap all that.
Oh yeah, like when he turns the sheet over. And, yeah, or picks up the dog or the cat.
Find a random encounter, or like someone that doesn't really matter to the main story or nothing, but it's all voice acted, and
that's appreciated, much appreciated. I do appreciate that too.
But it looks fun, man. It looks really fun, and I hope it keeps my interest, because I could see myself sinking 200 hours into this game.
That's kind of where I am. I think this is going to be my 2026 game.
Nice.
That and Fable when it comes out.
I didn't hear GTA 6 in there.
I didn't. You didn't. I'm going to wait on GTA 6. I'm going
to wait till the 19th.
You wait till the 19th. He's got the 19th. We will have a review for you. It's going to be ready. Hey, and by the way, Rockstar, there's you wanted to send a review copy.
Dude, I don't know how to get in that club.
That would be cool. You should get on that, because I mean, you
definitely I need to get Phil on it, because Phil plays a lot more games than I do.
But I mean, GTA, you've been playing GTA. I see you.
Yeah.
So that you'd be a good one to get on a review copy of that.
That would be great.
You've been playing. When was your first GTA game?
First GTA game?
Yeah.
And I remember going over to my stepbrother's house and seeing him playing GTA 3.
Yeah.
He's like, man, they got a GTA on PlayStation 1. That's the only thing I had at the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool, I'm going to find it. Found a copy. It's not like GTA 3 at all. I did play quite a bit. I never beat any of the helicopter view, the overhead view, the games. But GTA 3 was definitely my first memorable GTA.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
I played every single one of them now. Besides the top-down ones. No, I never beat those.
No, but you did play one of them technically.
Yeah, technically. Yeah. But man, I love GTA. I could talk about GTA for a long time. I just love open world games. That's why I'm playing Crimson Desert.
Yeah,
so,
I'm open world fan too. So.
Yeah.
This one I'm really like. I hope it keeps going. I gotta get used to the controls. That's one of the things that's
wacky, right?
Oh my lord!
It feels backwards to every.
It does.
Third person, over the shoulder, game.
It feels like I don't know.
Even the third person turn based games feel like they have better movement than
it does.
Until I get used to the controls, it is a new game. I just started playing it.
We're only an hour into it.
Yeah. I hate that you can't just hold down the sprint button and jump at the same time.
Oh yeah, no.
You have to activate sprint and then jump while pressing the directional button.
That and the horse is driving me nuts too.
The horse? I haven't rode the horse a lot.
You got to hold.
Mostly hoofed it.
Yeah, that's kind of hoofed it.
On foot. Yeah.
You've got to hold X and you got to push forward to make him go forward and to keep a good stride. But then, your camera's fixed. So when you go to move, you got to move your camera and then he stops moving. And
yeah, that's okay. So you need an extra...
Need to just
you need some lock on.
Yeah.
Right?
You need a toggle instead of a hold. Mm-hmm. When you're sprinting in regular, you can activate it and then just push forward so you got control of your camera. Mm-hmm. They need to do that with a horse. So you can just hit sprint and you start sprinting and you can use your camera instead of having to hold X or having to double tap it to make him sprint.
It sounds like the camera needs to track with the direction of your horse.
Yeah, they could do that too. Or you could do both. You know?
Well, you could have I know you can fight on your horseback, right?
I haven't gotten to that yet.
I've actually had someone get a bandit.
Oh, yeah.
So you can do that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think it could use a different mode. On where you're traveling and your camera follows the direction of your horse. Then also you have a battle mode where you have your weapon out and you can
that's
attack left or right or whatever. That should probably happen. I don't know if it will. But.
Well, I think it seems like they've already updated it. I've gotten 2 updates.
Yeah, I had one when I turned the game on today when I got here. I think that has something to do with inventory.
Yeah, I think they're doing. Mine was a lighting thing too. I could change my lighting, which I really appreciate. That lighting on that's kind of weird.
The lighting is weird. It feels more realistic.
It does. It really does.
That might not be as good in a game like that.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like Assassin's Creed Origins was like that.
Yeah.
Like because you go in the pyramids in that one. So when you go in a pyramid, it get real dark, and then when you go out, it blind you.
Yeah.
Like you would in real life.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I'm kind of it's actually blinding me, y'all. I need to.
A lot of times, like you go through like a dark place,
Mm-hmm.
and you see this prompt to pick up something.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really see what you're picking up.
Yeah.
But you get the prompt though, so
Yeah.
like
There's a lot of junk too.
Yeah, a lot of junk. I picked up a few crickets earlier. I don't know what I'm going to use those crickets for besides. I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess I'll eat them or something.
Yeah. The fly got me. I picked up a fly. What? Like what is it? Pat Moreno or what was it? Mr. Miyagi. Could not think of his name. Chopsticks. Dang, it caught it one time. Made him so mad.
I climbed up a wall to get a gecko or like a iguana or something.
Oh, what was it? It was a chameleon.
Chameleon?
That was cool.
No.
I do. We're talking a little crap about it, but I'm really liking it so far.
No, it's an amazing game so far. Like the scope is huge.
Yes. If there's one,
we've only brushed the surface.
we ain't even really got into the meat of it. We'll have a more in depth talk about it later, especially with Phil here. He's playing it too. I see it over there.
Yeah.
But there's only one other. There's one other thing I want to complain about.
Yeah.
I want my X button to be my jump button. I know that's a petty thing.
Right. No, it's not. It's completely reasonable.
That'd be nuts.
Can we not remap our buttons on there?
I think we can't, not yet. But I think that, again, hopefully Pearl Abyss is listening. Maybe not to us, but I think other people are saying it.
There's so many systems in that game.
Yes.
That remapping might be impossible.
Yeah, I've also thought about that too. Because if they'd have to do a different control scheme. Because remapping that would be, you're right, that would be a nightmare. It'd be better for them to redo it.
Yeah, even early on right now with like all the menus, there's a lot of menus on this game.
There's a lot. There's
the pause menu with like inventory, journal, map, like other options. And then when you click that, you have other options within that.
Yeah.
Then while you're free roaming, you can hit the left and right directional buttons, and that brings up a wheel. And that wheel is like more in depth as well. They have like a second and third like wheel within that one. And then that's just one of the directional buttons. Like it's a lot to remember.
It is. It's a lot to keep up with.
I feel like 20, 30 hours into this game, I'm still not going to be used to. I'm going to be. Oh man, I forgot about that. I learned that 25 hours ago and haven't had to use it until now. So
that's it. Yeah. That's what I'm worried. And I feel like 20, 30 hours, I'm going to go to run and he's going to squat. Or I'm going to go to jump off a cliff and or jump onto the next thing and I'm going to run right off that cliff because I'm hitting the sprint button instead of the jump button.
I hate that the interact button is square. It's also the jump button. I run up to something, I see the interact button, I hit it, and then I just jump. Then I scare whoever I was trying to interact with.
Or get tackled by a guard. What are you doing?
That was away from you, though.
That was hilarious. He just ran by it, and they grabbed his ass and threw him to the floor.
Apparently, I'm not supposed to go through that door. But I wasn't going through that door, but...
They thought you were. They were going to get on top of that shit. Oh. That was funny. I'm not going to lie.
I should have saved that clip.
Yeah, that would have been... Oh, man, that'd have been a good one for the thing. We're still working on this.
Yeah, we're working on this. Work in progress.
I might try to save some of my... If I get something funny like that, I'll save some of the clips.
Do you have a hard drive or a thumb drive or something?
No, but I'm sure I can figure it. I can do that.
Yeah.
I just load it on a thumb drive for you.
Cool. Like a little montage of funny shit happening.
I'm gonna have to, because it'll go back and do the last 10 minutes, right?
Dude, I looked at the other day because I was like completely owned someone that was trying to kill me.
Yeah.
In GTA, I was coming out of my car wash. I was like, man, I should have saved that. That was like 5 minutes ago. I look back, you can up to like 30 minutes or something.
Oh wow, that's dope.
So, it might be more. I don't know. But yeah, you can save it. Save gameplay pretty far back.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'll try it because I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot in this.
Yeah, especially early on since we're playing. There's gonna be a lot of glitches.
Oh, yeah,
I'm already shit happening.
I'm already crashing out on it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. I'm not used to getting games. Like last year, I bought E33 the day it came out.
Yeah.
And then this year, Crimson Desert. I usually don't buy games the day they come out. I wait, so I get an updated version of the game. I'm not used to this, where it's all glitchy and crashing on me.
Yeah.
And it's getting on my nerves.
Yeah. Dude, I can't remember the last time I bought a game day one.
Really?
It's been years.
Oh wow! So this is that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been years. Like, I don't know. I'm going to do it twice this year, probably.
Oh yeah, GTA 6.
Yeah. There might be another one out there if Wolverine comes out this year.
Which one?
Wolverine?
Oh, is it slated this year now?
I think so.
I want to say.
I don't know.
Is it September? Now that it's starting to come back to me.
Yeah, I think September. But
that one looks good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually reserve my, like for Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, day when I had that.
Day one?
Oh yeah.
Did you have Breath of the Wild day one?
No. Amanda bought me that.
Okay.
That was the end of my hiatus from video gaming. I played that game and
Did you get it like a Switch and Breath of the Wild at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Well, Amanda again. That's
her reason. Like one of the greatest games of all time, and a new console the same day.
Yeah, and a few months later, I bought a PS4. And that's the thing. That's why I stay behind on games because I was behind.
Yeah.
You know, I had a PlayStation 4 in 2018, and so I was buying bundles of games for $5 that would have been 120 if you bought all three of them the day they came out. Well, needless to say, I'm really enjoying Crimson Desert. I'm ready to give it a good shake.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you agree with a lot of the reviews come out?
Yeah,
they're everywhere.
Yeah,
I've seen everywhere as low as like a 46.
Yeah, and then it's
so like 9.4.
Yeah, like I've heard hundreds. I've seen
or 4 out of 10, 9 out of 10 or something.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
I'm still too early, I think, to give my impression on that.
Game's not for everyone.
No, it's especially because it's kind of. It sounds to me like you're gonna have to explore it to level up instead of fighting enemies. Which, as a Zelda fan, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But you know, it's different. It's different than Zelda too. You know, so it's kind of its own thing.
It's similar but different. Like similar in that it's an open world. You got to figure out what to do. Doesn't really guide you or nothing.
Yeah.
What's up, Green Meanie?
What's going on?
This guy's got to go to work tonight.
Yeah. We started the video without you.
Yeah. You work from Phil?
Soccer game.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
Probably out there breaking his ankle.
We were talking about a kid's soccer game. I could see it going pretty late. Have you played any Crimson Desert?
No, I ain't had time.
Any thoughts on it?
It look good.
Yeah, it look good. That'll do.
It's a pretty game. The storyline to it, I wasn't really interested in the storyline on this one.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I guess I'm more interested in the lore.
Yeah, the lore.
It started to hook me when we were in that library.
That's
right?
it, yeah.
But every book represented a different world.
Yeah, that's wild to think about.
There was a lot of books in there.
Yeah, there were.
But I want to learn more about that. That always interests me, like the lore of the games and all, you know.
I always liked that about the Elder Scrolls games, how they did their.
Yes.
Like every game was like a.
You could read about the previous game.
History of the next game.
In the books of that game. Yeah.
I'll say that I am interested in the lore. I know they've said that the storyline on this one's a little bit lackluster, but
yeah, which to me that's kind of equally as important as the gameplay.
Yeah,
like that's why I love games story-driven game, God of War, right?
Oh yeah.
That's like the gameplay is just as good as the story.
Yes.
Yeah. Or The Last of Us, or
that had a great
yeah.
story. I'm with you on that. I do like a lot of good story. I just wasn't, I'm more in this one to kind of explore and the lore of it. Now, I am interested in to see kind of how all these little kingdoms work together and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not that I'm not interested in the story. It's just that it's not my big hang up on this game in particular.
Right. Yeah.
God of War, it is. I definitely want a good story.
That was a narrative-driven game. This is not.
Yeah, this is an exploration.
Yeah. Phone call.
It's cool. Can't show me who's calling.
Is it me? You calling him?
Spam risk. Somebody thinks I tried to take a loan out.
Excuse me. Spectrum, please come back to our internet.
Why's everyone leaving?
Spectrum.
Yeah.
How'd you know we were thinking about switching?
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going with JA.
Okay.
Like for this whole year, we've had like damn near every week we've had a Spectrum outage, if not multiple.
Yeah, really?
That's what I got last year. I had it.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah. We use LexNet here in town. I don't know if that's the same system as JEA.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
That is similar.
Like they might call it different just because we're here in
Yeah.
Lexington, but we get like.
I'm not sure how that works.
I hear JA's great. I never hear any complaints out of them.
It's like
And it's
LexNet's
cheaper.
great.
How fast they got?
It's like, wish you had asked me.
Oh.
It's same as what we got.
Yeah.
Ours is the top tier. Only theirs is like $80 a month.
Oh.
Ours is over like it just went up to like 130 or something.
Yeah.
So once you leave, they'll call and offer you a better deal.
I don't know, but they're not getting. I mean, I don't, because we don't. We've got just a couple of subscription services and internet, and I feel like we still save money. Not having cable, so it's not as big a deal as long as we don't get up in like the $200 or $300 range.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna have crappy service,
All you need is
Forget
like
all
300
that.
gig
yeah,
speed. I mean,
think
we have the
ours is-
highest gig. We have a bunch of PCs and
Yeah.
stuff in here, like running Fortnite.
you need it.
I need a lot of speed in here. Yeah.
Well, he's talking about in Crimson Desert, the exploration. Does the exploration pay off? Like, do you get rewarded for going out of your way and looking for stuff?
So far, like that one where you picked the guy up and he showed you that chest.
Yeah.
And then, just mining the ore and then cutting the trees up. But I don't think I've gotten far enough to really say.
Yeah.
Because, some games you can explore, and yeah, it's pretty, but there's nothing there
Empty.
really. It's empty. There's some games you can go off the beaten path and they reward you. All right, you'll poke
Yeah.
around, you'll find something over here. You're like you said, you'll find a side quest. So it seems like it's gonna be like
Yeah.
that.
From what I've seen so
does.
far, it doesn't look like an empty world. It looks full.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good.
almost too much stuff.
Yeah, overwhelming amount of
Yeah.
shit to do, honestly.
But as far as like finding a random, like, hey, I need you to go get this cat out of the tree for me. Oh, cool. This is the best sword in the game. What the fuck? Yeah, quests like that. Yeah, like you wouldn't find it unless you like went looking for it.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It does look like that, though. It looks like one of those where you can, like Breath of the Wild, you get off the beaten path and then find a Korok seed or some shit like that. It looks
Find
like
a cave
that.
behind a bush or something.
Yeah.
Oh, like that in the video. I don't know if you made it that far. There's a place that he tells you to go, and there's a cave that's easy to miss on one side, and then over here there's a wall, and if you push against this one area of the wall, it pushes a door in.
What?
Yeah,
Secret door?
yeah, and apparently there's a puzzle, and it takes you to all spots of the map. You got to go to different spots of the map.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah.
So it looks like it might be. I'm not going to give it a yay or nay yet.
Yeah, we're only like an hour and a half into it. But I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm watching you play it. It was making me, I want to go back and play it.
Yeah. But man, I can't think of anything else. That's all I got to say about Crimson Desert right now.
It's me too. It's like I said, it was first impressions this day.
Yeah.
We'll have better for you next week probably because I got a feeling I'm gonna dive into it this weekend.
You're gonna drop 50 hours into it, our next video?
I don't know if I can do that. But
Yeah.
if I give up my day, what I do during the day, I do it every day. Oh.
Thanks for coming in, Manny.
Yeah.
Cody.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. See you next time.
Phil always says keep on gaming.
Keep on gaming.
Yeah, keep on gaming.
Catchphrase. All the things.